Do not use the Tomo card to fund your broker account. Hey y'all, Lauren here from 𝐼𝐴MLRose.com. In this video, we are going to talk about how you can use credit cards, credit, to fund your trading account. All right, risk disclaimer. Second thing, I am not a financial advisor, so please, before you do anything in this video is for educational purposes only. So before you max out your credit cards or anything like that, talk to your financial advisor, right? All right, so let's get right into it. The first thing you need to do if you want to use a credit card or credit, leverage credit, to fund your Forex account, the first thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you are consistent in demo. You need to make sure that you have compound a small account, right? If you have been blowing accounts, do not do this because you are going to blow your live account again. Just because you have more money in the trading account does not mean that you're going to be an automatically better trader if you've blown, 20 accounts before, right? So you want to make sure, and just so you guys know, what I'm about to tell you how to do this is not going to be a quick fix. So if you're looking for something to do within the next 2 weeks, then click off the video because this is not that, right? Cool. So what you need to do is, if you are not on my team and you're not getting, proper education, no, but seriously, if you are not like getting any kind of education whatsoever, then no, this is not for you. This is for people that have been consistently trading in demo or live, and they want to compound their money faster, right? Because it's going to be a lot of things that you can do with $1,000 account that you cannot do with a $50 account. But if you have, grown a $50 account and you're consistent and you have proper trading and you use good risk management, then you can try this method. The first thing you have to do is, if you have bad credit, you need to fix your credit because this is only going to work if you have good credit. So if you have bad credit, let's say you're in like the 500s or something like that, you need to lower your credit utilization if that's a problem. You can do that by purchasing Tradelines. You could do that by adding, finding somebody in your family that has a credit card for longer than 5 years and at least $5,000 or more, and have them add you as an authorized user. You can also do the primary trade lines as far as like the jewelry trade lines. So for example, my jewelers club, get that jewelry, attractive gems, stuff like that. Those trade lines range from $5,000 to $12,500, and the new Coast Direct and stuff like that. So if you have bad credit or little to no credit, then you need to add trade lines, primary and authorized user trade lines. Okay, so you can build your profile. If you have high utilization, then you also need to add trade lines because that's going to bring your utilization down, and then you need to make more money. So you need to start looking around your house, sell some stuff that you don't need, and use that to do the snowball effect to pay down your debt. Okay, that's the first thing, right? Because we're not trying to make more debt. We're trying to be debt free, right? So that is the first thing you have to do. Actually, hold on, let me go back. These are 3 banks that you need to set an account with. One of these 3 banks, you need to set up a bank account. That is either Navy Federal, Andrews Federal Credit Union, Delta Credit Union. Actually, I got a bonus. Alliant Credit Union. So that's 4. You need to open up a bank account and put money in this bank account, you know, for the next, you know, 90 days, right? So just to show you got money coming in, right? So Navy Federal, Andrews Federal, Delta Community, or Alliant. I will have the link to all these banks in the description. If you don't know anybody in the military to get into Navy Federal, Andrews is your best bet, because I'm not giving out my access number. Sorry. I mean, you can find somebody that will, but the good thing is Andrews gives good credit limits just like Navy's, and you don't have to jump through the hoops of trying to find somebody with the Navy Federal account, right? So the first thing you're going to do is open up a bank account with either those 4 bank accounts. You're going to open up a bank account, right? And then you're going to put money into that bank account. And then if you are in the lower, you know, 500s, you're going to add those Tradelines, and you're going to add those authorized user. And then you're going to get somebody to add you as an authorized user. Okay. This whole entire time you have been practicing, you have been studying, you have been going hard in your demo. You have been, if you are a part of, you know, any team, you have been going to the live sessions. You have been watching the replays. You have been like really, like, you have been immersed in Forex, right? So you're ready now. You're ready. After that, and your score gets to be like in the mid 600s, 700s, you can go ahead and apply for a credit card with either one of those credit unions. When I applied for my credit card with Navy, they approved me for, and this was the Cash Go card, they approved me for 12.5, and I was just like, okay. And I'm not even going to tell y'all what my score was at the time, because I had high utilization, you know, so I didn't think that I was going to get approved, because my Delta card was damn near maxed out. And with my Delta card, I got 10,000. So it was just like, I didn't think that I was going to get approved because my utilization was so high. But I had established credit for so long, and I had been, you know, working on my credit. I've had good credit. I've had bad credit. I've had great credit, and I've had rebuild credit, you know. So once you learn the laws of credit, then you can always improve it. Like, it's easy, but it also takes time. So if you're looking for quick fixes, nah, just play the long game, because you're going to get more money in the long run, right? So you are going to apply at, you know, your bank, whatever bank you decided to choose, you're going to apply for a credit card. Then when you do that, it's best if the credit card has reward points, because whatever money you decide to use, you want to be able to make money off that purchase, right? So if you have like a card where it's like, oh, if you spend $1,500 within, you know, the first 60 days of opening this card, you get this many points, you know, stuff like that, you know, because now you're making money on top of money, right? Whatever your limit is, you want to use less than 10%, or they say, some people say 10%, some people say 2%, some people say 35%. So you want to just make sure that your overall utilization for all your cards is under 20 to 35%. That is going to be on the safe side. So whatever they approve you for, then you want to make sure that the amount that you use to buy the Bitcoin is under the right percentage, right? So once you do that, you are going to trade. It's also going to be good for you to have a 0% interest credit card, because if it takes you a little bit longer than 30 days to make your money back, to pay back the credit cards, you don't want to be like stressed out like, oh my gosh, I have to make this money back in 30 days. So if you do have a 0% interest credit card, then that is also going to be amazing as well, because now you have time to pay it back, right? So say you take out $1,000. You should, if you're consistent, you should be able to make $1,000. Right? Take that money out your broker, pay your credit card back. You can do it again. Flip it. You can do it again. You can invest in Wiseling. Do it again. The link for Wiseling will be in the description below. If you haven't watched that video will be in the cards. And that's just like a daily percentage of making money. So y'all, like, you need to get your credit together. If you have bad credit, YouTube University, Google how to fix my credit if you don't want to pay somebody to do it for you. If you don't want to go that route, I do have a DIY credit ebook. I'm not going to charge you for it. It's free. Just let me know in the comments if you want it, and I'll send you a link to get it. So y'all, like, that's basically how to do it. It is, I would say, a 60 to 90 day process. If you're interested in joining the team, that will be linked below. But do not do this if you have not flipped your demo account. Do not do this if you haven't been consistent in trading. Do not do this if you a beginner. Like, this is for people that, you know, they know how to trade and they just want that extra, you know. So, and why use your money when you don't have to? Like, I will always push using other people's money. Always. Like, I don't want to use my money for nothing. Like, my money can sit where it's at. So y'all just have to be, I know like a lot of people was probably taught like credit is bad, credit is bad. No, 800 credit score will give you more power than than cash on hand, you know. Like, so if you don't know about credit, brush up on credit. This is just another hack for you to make more money. Oh, I got a bonus for you guys. Since you stay to the end, I got a bonus for you guys. So if you have bad credit, right, there is a card called TOMO. It is a no credit check card, right? So I will have my referral link in the description. You can get that card for a primary, right? So what you want to do is you want to list as many bank accounts as possible so they can give you a higher limit. After you, this is the thing with the Tomo card, use it for like Netflix or Hulu or Spotify or something cheap that, you know, you like have a recurring bill. Right? So, because what's going to happen is when you first get your card, I don't know if this is true for everyone, but you can pay weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. But they want you to pay the whole thing in full. So if you charge something, you know, that you were gonna like just use your regular debit card for, you could just charge it and pay it back. And then, so if they give you a low credit line, then after 4 payments, then you can request the increase, right? So this is a way for you to boost your credit if you have bad credit. And then when you go apply for, you know, your real credit, Do not use this card to fund your broker account. This is only if you have bad credit and you need a boost. Do not use this card. Do not use the Tomo card to fund your broker account. Okay. So this card is basically when you apply for your real card at one of the 4 banks that I suggested, they're going to see, oh, they have this card with a $5,000 limit or a $3,000 limit. They're going to give you $3,000 or more, $5,000 or more, because they see payment history with this card and you've been on track, right? So that is a hack of how you can, you know, build your credit a little bit faster if you are in the 4s and the 5s and you don't, you know, and that is free. Like the other AUs, the other things, if you don't have somebody in your family that can add you as an authorized user, the AG Jewelers and the My Jewelers Club and stuff like that, those costs, those are not free. So start with Tomo. After, you know, a couple of payments with Tomo, they'll increase your limit. If you have the money to get the My Jewelers as well, get the Tomo, get the My Jewelers, or, you know, whatever jewelry one you want to get. Do your research, see which one is best for you. Open the bank account. You know what? I'm about to put it right here. Step 1, get the Tomo card. Step 2, get the jeweler's card. Step 3, open up the bank account. Step 4, join our trading team. No, but for real, join a trading team. Join a trading academy. Join the one that works best for you, you know, because join something that's going to teach you Forex, right? Learn the skill, 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 learn the skill. 60 to 90 days from now, apply for the credit card and then use good risk management and use 20 to 35% below and you can use that to fund your account, flip your account, pay the credit cards back. Hopefully you got a 0 interest credit card, pay the credit cards back, flip it, do it again, flip it, do it again, flip it, do it again, and you aren't using your own money to do anything. Invest in Wiseling and be making daily returns on your money. So everything that I talked about will be in the description. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. And like I said before, do not use the Tomo credit card to fund your broker account. It is a charge card and you're going to have to pay it that week, that next week. Don't do it. And you can't come back on this video and say that I told you to do it, because I didn't. If this video was valuable, if I was able to give you valuable information, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. You made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume that you like free stuff. If you do, go ahead and click the link in the description for free business tips, tricks, and ideas. And if you're like me and you love everything health and beauty related, go ahead and subscribe to my beauty channel right here where I release weekly videos. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, and by the way, turn on those post notifications. Bye for now.